Welcome to another episode of A Bad Idea Podcast. Today I'm really happy because we have a professional football player. He's from Germany. He born in Hanover, but he does have these roots from Turkey. And he's a midfielder. He's number 66 for VfB Borussia 06 Hildesheim. And as a tradition in A Bad Idea for Podcast, I need to do a proper introduction to him. Okay, so this is the following episode is scheduled for 1 4. Introducing first the guest from Hanover, Germany, representing Turkey, Yusuf Akdas Usco.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the warm welcome, brother.
How you doing, man? Welcome to the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
All good. Really happy, really excited because um you're a super fan of wrestling and Lucha Libre. We saw you on your presentation with the mask
Yeah.
and everything. How does this love for wrestling and Lucha Libre started for you?
First, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's an honor for me. Um, I grew up with watching wrestling, so I had two things: football, soccer, and wrestling. I grew up watching both. It's a passion for me, and yeah, Kurt Engel, you can see on my shirt, made me feel
Yeah.
love with wrestling. And
Okay.
the thing with Lucha Libre is like Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, the late great. I was always excited to see them on the TV, especially Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
I was so amazed when I saw Eddie in the ring. It was amazing.
Okay. And then I mean it's really interesting because I mean I'm come from Mexico and I understand like what does lucha libre and wrestling means for the people in Mexico. But it's really interesting to understand how that passion comes to Germany and comes so far that, for example, you said like you grew up watching Eddie Guerrero or Rey Mysterio, and now you have Kurt Angle and you have Penta, and you have so many wrestlers that are like some like kind of an idol, I will say, right?
Yeah,
Kind
of
of an
course,
idol
of
for
course.
you.
Yeah, of course. Especially Penta. My mask is also on the way. I bought it from
Nice.
WWE shop, but it will be here in 1 month. Um, yeah, it's like the amazing thing about Lucha Libre is that the passion,
Yeah.
the passion that the people they live Lucha Libre, and I think that's a difference between wrestling, especially around the world, and the Lucha Libre stuff. So that's always inspired me, like the passion. It's all also in football in South America like this. The people lives the sport. So and yeah, just you said
Absolutely.
like an idol like Penta. He's an idol of me. Not only in wrestling, outside of the ring too, because of the mindset like Cero Miedo. I live that every day. I scored also a goal and made the celebration Cero Miedo
Yeah.
on the field. Penta saw it. He posted it. So when I go to the match, also on football, when I enter the pitch, I have always that mindset, cero miedo, or stuff from wrestling in my head. So
Okay, okay. Wow, amazing. Because I wanted to ask you that because you became an internet sensation with your celebrations, like with your wrestling celebrations after, like during your matches. And one of those was, of course, as you say, like the Cero Miedo. And it was really interesting to see it because everyone on the wrestling world was like, oh, do you saw this guy from Germany? Do you go to celebrations that they're doing? So after you saw the video, it became viral. What crossed to your mind?
my first celebration was an homage to CM Punk.
Yeah, yeah,
I scored on my birthday. Then I made the GTS sign like this and made the straight edge X's. That was my first celebration. And thanks to Lucha Libre Online, they posted it, they saw it, they pushed it, so it went viral. And then the Cero Miedo thing was like, it was not planned. We were 1-0 down. I scored 1-1, and then I have that on my mind. Cero Miedo, we go all in now. No fear. So when I saw it, that especially Penta saw it, I was like, wow, I was shocked. And then I saw he posted it on in his story the first time, and after that, my friends from my team, they saw it also, and the club saw it. The club
Yeah.
was also amazed, and they started like playing Kurt Engels music during warm up, John Cena theme during warm up, and then hey, a few players, let's do the Cero Miedo sign, and we
Yeah.
let Panther theme in the stadium. And then our striker Fritz scored, and he came to me. I was on the bench on that match, and then he came to me. He made the Cero Miedo. So I was shocked. So yeah, it's a nice thing that I can show the people here around Germany, especially in Germany.
Yeah.
Wrestling is not big as it has to be. So
Yeah.
I want to show everyone that wrestling and lucha libre is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful entertainment, and it's yeah, passion.
Yeah, it is absolutely. And now, I don't know if that many people know, but now you're training to become a wrestler. Is it
Yeah,
correct?
it's correct. Yeah.
Okay, how so? Why? Why? Because the question is why you decided to. I mean, first of all, you're a fan, right? But all of a sudden you say, you know what? I don't want to be a fan no more. I want to become myself part of the action. How?
I'll show you one thing here from yesterday's training. I forget my elbow pads.
Oh,
Uh, it's burned as hell.
yeah.
The idea was like, you introduced me like professional football player. We played in a professional league 2 years ago, 3 years long, in the fourth league of Germany. But we relegated one down, so it's semi-professional. And
Mhm.
I had always this idea in my mind that I want to go into the ring and feel how to take a bump, the ropes, every stuff. And yeah, then we got relegated, and then I said, okay, now I can do it. So the club will not make any problems. We're
Of
not
course.
professionals now. I can do it. So I went to the training.
Mhm.
My coach is Joe Hitchin, just Joe from WWE. He was in the Attitude
Mhm.
Era there. And I was shocked when I saw him. So I didn't know that he's the coach, the trainer.
Yeah.
He's Canadian.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing.
How in the
And then,
green, how in the hell, what is he doing in Hanover in Germany? And I
I know.
was there, he was coming in, and I said, wait. I thought, is that Joe Hitchin? Yeah. What he's doing here? He's our trainer. I was shocked. And that's my biggest luck that I have a coach like him. Also, other coaches like Martin. And yeah, I had my first training. After that, they came to me. They said, hey, you want to do it? You have potential, you have talent. Don't waste it. I said, yeah, if I can find the balance with football, why not? Because I get my money from there.
Yeah.
So I have to talk with the club if it's okay. And yeah, they didn't make any problems. So I started doing it.
Okay. Now, how was that moment when you take the first bump or when you run the ropes for the first time? How was it for you?
The ropes, it was painful. It was really painful. I never thought that it's painful like this. And my first bump was not in my first training session. It was like in the third, I think. And Eric Young and
Hmm.
Eric Young from TNA was there,
Yeah.
and Ryan Mason from UK. And there was a spot, I was new, and there was a spot, it's an international spot with a shoulder block, and then you have to take the bump. And they told me you never took a bump. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, go out of the ring. I said, no. He said, why? I said, I want to do it. He said, you sure? I said, yeah. He said, okay, do it. And then I took the bump. It was
Wow.
so painful, but I did it with such an intensity. And then he said, oh, great job. And then I went out of the ring. He said, stop. I said, yeah. It was your first bump? I said, yeah. You have balls, mate. Go out.
Nice. Wow, that's
Yeah,
that's an amazing story because I mean everyone when everyone watching wrestling or lucha libre say, "Oh, this it's fake," and everyone, and I can consider myself part of these fans that it's not fake, it's choreograph, right? It's like it has a
yeah,
script, it has like a meaning and a sense. But that story is amazing, man. Like to take your first bomb, to run the ropes, and that people who are training and doing it for so many years tell you that you have potential. That's amazing. So do you see yourself as a professional wrestler in the near future?
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
Uh, I'm confident to say it because I know what I can do. So even I make stuffs like the experienced guys don't do it. I just make it. I take bombs, crazy bombs. I like to
Yeah.
sell. I take bombs, and yeah, I'm open for everything. When they say, "Hey, I want to try this stuff," I say, "Yeah, I'm in. I can take the bomb."
You know what? I'm from Turkey. I can do anything. Let's.
Cero miedo. That's a cero
Yeah,
miedo
yeah,
stuff.
that's amazing. Then, I mean, you mentioned about the cero miedo attitude, and then you said that you're using it on your daily life. Can you explain us a little bit how you translate that wrestling attitude or that lucha libre attitude to your like daily life?
First of all, my like I said, I grew up watching Kurt Angle. He's my
Hmm.
all-time favorite and my idol. And his three eyes just made my childhood and also today intensity, integrity, intelligence. I live that every single day. So
Okay.
when I'm tired, I have never a day off. I always work out, football, wrestling, gym. I have to do three stuffs. It's really amazing and hard for me physically. But then when I remember I'm tired, I have to, normally I have go to the gym and I say, okay, maybe I can take a day off directly in my mind. Intensity, integrity, intelligence. You have to do it. Say, okay, now I go to the gym after training session. After now it's 30 degrees, I will go to the gym
Yeah.
after the day. So stuff like this, or like in the game when I play football, when I have a when I have to take risk, cero miedo in my mind. Just do
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I feel like goosebumps being a Mexican, and then one of my connationals inspire people outside of Mexico. That's amazing, man. Truly, truly
You can
amazing.
really be proud to be Mexican. Really. Like
I
you have
am. I am.
luchadors is amazing. Like also this mask, and I have a Sin Cara mask and the Rey Mysterio mask
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
from Mexico. Uh, my old trainer was there. I told him, "Hey, you're in Mexico. That's an important place for wrestling, for lucha libre. Can you bring me?"
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why not? But he never heard about wrestling before. I
Oh,
said,
really?
just open your eyes when you're in. Don't care in which city you are. Just open your eyes. You will see everywhere mask. And then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
told me, he
Of
said,
course.
"Yeah, you're right. Everywhere is mask." He said, "Yeah." And when you have the chance, go to a lucha libre show. But he
Oh,
couldn't do it with his family.
that's amazing. Now, Usco, I want to go back. I want to go a little bit into your football career, right? Because you play right now. You said like you're now playing on the fifth division, right? But you have an amazing like handle with both feet. You have an amazing head work. But how do you see yourself in the future as a football player? Because you mentioned that you can imagine yourself as a wrestler, but I mean, on the other side, it's like where the money comes right now, it's from football. So how do you
Yeah.
see yourself?
I'm always realistic. So I'm 27. I will be 28 this year. I know in Germany it's difficult to play in the third, second, or first league. It's nearly impossible. But my goal was always the fourth league, so that I can live with that money and can train every day. Now we have to get up again with my club. I love my club, so that's why I couldn't go after the relegation. I had just that mind, that thing that I have to do something to fix something. So we got relegated. Now we have to go up. We have to promote. So yeah, I hope we can do it this year. We can do it this year. And my personal target is one more time going out from Germany. Like I was
Yeah.
in 2021, I was in Croatia in the second league,
Mhm.
just for short time. I had the opportunity last December to go to Turkey, to my home country, to play there in the third league.
Nice.
But I didn't do it because of my club, because of the love to the club. So
Yeah.
we will see. We will see.
I mean, probably the question that I'm going to ask right now, it's a little bit obvious, but how's that feeling when you are relegated, when you knew that your team is going to go to like a lower division? How was that feeling at that moment?
Uh, to be honest, it was the worst feeling I have ever had.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I lost also people in my life, but I wasn't. I know, but everyone takes a loss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. I mean, I
But
wanted to ask. I wanted to ask it. And sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to ask it because, of course, I can imagine it's a bad feeling, but as a fan or people outside of football or professional
yeah,
sports, we cannot understand the feelings or the emotions that the professional players have, right? So I wanted to know from you,
yeah,
like, of firsthand.
yeah. For me, the problem was that is the connection with the club. It's not only a club for me, or I'm not an employee and go and just do my stuff and go home. So it's my home. This club is my home. That was the main point. So I had that feeling that we let the city down, we let the club down, the workers, the owner, so the president and stuff. It was really a worse feeling because you train and work hard the whole year to do something, and then you disappoint everyone. And the, the main thing is that you disappoint yourself. So it was a hard time. I fight with it 1 year, really 1 year. I have to fight with that feeling. I had always this feeling in my mind, hey, you let the city down. So
Okay.
it's
Wow.
really, I don't
Yeah.
wish it for everyone, really.
Yeah. Of course not. Of course not. And then after that, after you deal with that feeling, and after that moment that you felt that you and your teammates let down the city, how things are been changing for you and for your teammates after that?
First thing was the squad. Many players left the club, um, good players, and but if not many as I thought, really, and that showed the character of the players and the humans, that
Yeah.
they stayed at the club and said, "Hey, we will fix this together." So we messed it up, but we will fix this together. And a lot of people stayed, and we wanted to go directly back up, but we couldn't do it. But the good thing was we won the cup. So after, I think it was 50 years, like after 50 years,
Hmm.
Hildesheim played German Cup again, DFB Pokal, like the big cup where
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, every big stars, Bundesliga teams are in it. So we had a draw. We could play against Bayern, but we draw Elversberg, second league
Okay.
team, and it was amazing. You could feel the atmosphere, the excitement from the city. The whole city was living for that, and
Yeah.
then we played against Elversberg in the first round. 6,000 were in the stadium. It was amazing, amazing atmosphere, amazing feeling to put your city in front of whole Germany. The whole Germany was watching it. We lost it 7-0,
Well,
but we played very well. We
happened.
played really,
Yeah.
really very well in the first 20 minutes. We're a fifth league team there, second league team, but we played. The first 20 minutes was ours. It was our moment. We had three
Nice.
100 chances, so we had to score, and maybe it went difficult. But
Yeah. Yeah.
when you couldn't score against a team at that level, they came one chance, bam, 1-0.
Yeah.
Second chance,
True.
2-0. It was then it's difficult. It's getting difficult.
True. True. Man, that's super cool. I mean, super cool that I can see and I can feel the emotion and the passion that you have for that club. In the way you speak, the way you interact with when you speak about your club, it's amazing. Do you remember when was the first time you said, "I want to be professional in football"? Do you remember that?
Yeah, when I start walking.
Okay.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a professional football player. So that was this was always my goal. I always had that mindset. I had always this on my mind every single day. I remember when I was 15, 16, my friends started partying and stuff like that. I went alone to the stadium and train. So it was always my goal.
Okay. Wow. And then, can you describe the biggest lesson you learned so far through football?
Yeah, it's in my time in Croatia. I, wa-
Okay.
I went to a trial in Croatia in the second league. They said, okay, you can come, you can sign with us. So it would be my first professional contract. I packed my stuff here in Germany, really everything, and went alone to Croatia. I fly to Croatia. I stayed there for 2 months, and 1 week before the league start, they told me, "Hey, come inside to the office. The coach wants to speak with you." I said, "Yeah, coach," and I didn't sign my contract yet. So and 1 week to start the league, but every player said, "Hey, it's normal here. We didn't sign it too yet." I said,
Hmm.
"Okay, maybe it's normal here." And then he told me, "Yeah, we have a problem." I said, "What kind of problem?" "Yeah, we couldn't give you so much salary." I said,
Oh.
"Okay." And he said, I have to bring a lot of more players, but we don't have that money, and the team is not good as I thought." So I said, "What's the problem?" "Yeah, we have two options. First option is you go down with your money." I said, "How much?" He
Hmm.
said 50, 60%. It was huge, a huge cut
Wow.
for me. So I couldn't live there because I have to rent the apartment,
Yeah.
car, and yeah, just living. I said, "It's impossible." And what's the second
Hmm.
option? He showed me the door.
Phew.
I will never forget it.
Wow.
And then I packed my bag, my backpack. I said, "Okay." And then I will never forget it. He touched my shoulder and said, "That's life. Good luck, my friend."
Wow.
And then I went out. So there was this was the first moment, the first time I just knew football is really business. It's only business.
Wow. Damn.
So
It is. It is.
and as a player that I play for the love of the game, and it was the first time that I was in that situation, and everybody told me, friends that play here also in Germany professional in the first league, second league, they say, "Hey, if you go up, 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 up to the professional football, it's getting business. You can't take it personal, stuff like this, but you will learn it." I say, never, never. I couldn't imagine it, but then yeah, it was a really heartbroken moment for me.
Okay. And now, do you remember the feeling after that moment and after that situation when you have like when you face that well, that difficult situation in Croatia? Do you remember how was the feeling when you run through the tunnel for the first time as a professional football player?
Yeah, I was before that. I was in
Mm-hmm.
here in Germany, and with Hildesheim I signed in the fourth league. Um, it was always my goal. I remember when I was in a youth team, we played against Hildesheim,
Mm-hmm.
so under 19, and my cousin was the goalkeeper, and I was the midfield player. We came into the stadium from Hildesheim, but it was closed, so we couldn't play there. We have to play on the training ground, a friendly game. And we looked at the stadium. We said, "Wow, huge! We never saw a stadium like that close." And I said, "Maybe I will play one day here." He said, "Yeah, why not?" So I was amazed. And when I think about my first match, I was the Hildesheim coach called me.
Mm-hmm.
Hildesheim was in the 5th league that time. They get relegated, and I started from the lowest league in Germany. I put myself every year up. So I was like in the 10th league. I played with my friends here in my home city, and then I say, hey, you have to go out here because you. And then I worked myself up, and I was in the 5th league. It was my first time in the 5th league, and it was also an amazing time for me. And then we played against Hildesheim in that stadium, and I scored. I scored against Hildesheim.
Yeah.
And then the coach after the season called me. I was like, who's that? And he called me. I said, yeah, he's also a person that I really appreciate, and I'm thankful and grateful for everything what he done for me. We're also in touch still today. It was 5 years ago, but we're still good with each other. He said, yeah, I'm Benjamin Duda. I'm the head coach of Hildesheim. I was okay. Yeah, I want to talk with you. I said, okay, you're interested in? I said, yeah, of course. And then, but I was the first 5 or 6 match on the bench, never played in the 4th league, and I have to work harder than anyone. So we played against Werder Bremen. You know Werder?
Yeah.
We played against Werder, and I was warming up. Last 10 minutes, he called me, and I was, me? He said, yeah, come. And I was like, wow, now this is your moment. This is really your moment. And it was an amazing feeling. I will never forget it. So all the hard work paid off. So that was just in my mind. You worked so hard. People told you could never do out of your city here. 6th, 7th league, that's it. And yeah, it was an amazing feeling.
Wow. Great. Amazing, man. Then, for example, do you have anyone who, as a, like in terms of football, inspire you to keep getting better every time? Do you have any person in particular that inspire you?
Yeah, 3 persons. One person is right here, Arda Turan. You know Arda
Nice.
Turan? He
Yeah,
played for Barcelona, and I can show you the picture. My childhood hero.
yeah. Nice.
He is my childhood hero, my number one. I was like, it was 2006. I was 9 years old. I saw him for the first time. He was 17 at that point. I'm a Galatasaray fan, and I can remember that Galatasaray played the Champions League playoffs against Mlada Boleslav, 2006. I was 9 years old, and my uncle is also a huge Galatasaray fan. We watched all the matches together. I can remember that I saw he was on the starting 11, a young player, and everyone was like, why does he play? He's a young player, it's an important game. Also, my uncle, he said, who's that guy? Who's that child? Why is he playing on such an important game? Is the coach crazy?
Yeah.
And it was his first game, and it was the first time I saw him, and he scored 2 goals and made 1 assist with 17. And that was the point when I say, hey, I want to be Arda Turan. In the school, on the streets, and training, every time when I play, when I have the ball on my feet, I said every time, Arda. I bought the same shoes. I have to copy his style. And he's my childhood hero, and a person that inspires me the most on and off the pitch. And because he came from the ghetto of Istanbul, Bayrampaşa. And when he said with 18 his personal goal is to play at Barcelona one time, everyone laughed at him. Also the TV moderators. So, but he chased his dream, and from the ghetto of Istanbul he made it to Barcelona, and everyone shut his mouth. So he's an inspiration that you can do everything when you have a dream. Just go for the dream, work hard, and you can do it. The second one is Enes Benatira. It's also a friend of me, a brother of me. He's older than me. He's 37, 38. I also grew up watching him, and I'm in touch with him. So it's an honor for me. It's really important thing to be in touch with your idol and becoming friends. He inspires me. He's from Berlin, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna ask about Cristiano because everyone knows about like what Cristiano like career made. But I wanted to ask you, and I wanted to ask you in German because, of course, I mean you're German. You're born here, but you have roots from Turkey. I don't speak Turkish, so I'm gonna do it in
I will
German.
teach
But
you.
so, was bedeutet Fußball für dich?
Ja, Fußball bedeutet für mich Leben. Ohne
Leben.
Fußball kein Leben.
Yeah.
Fußball ist für mich mein Sauerstoff, meine Luft. Ich brauche das, ich kann nicht ohne Fußball. Also es ist wirklich, Fußball steht in meinem Leben an erster Stelle. Also alles richtet sich nach Fußball. Es ist Leben.
Okay. Well, that's true. That's true. Football is life. It is. It is indeed. And then, um, do you?
It's true, it's damn true.
Is that true? Absolutely. Uh, and then, do you have, or for you, which is the biggest fear that you have as a professional athlete right now?
To get injured.
Okay.
To get injured and not to do the stuff that you love. You have
Okay.
do injury to end your career.
Okay.
That scares me.
Okay. Okay. Now I want to now that you mentioned that football is life and that you have this wrestling attitude and that you try to use it every day. For you, what are the similarities that you see between lucha libre, wrestling, and football or football?
The passion,
Okay.
the passion, because no one does it without passion and love. You have to really love it, and also football can be painful too. Lucha Libre also physically you have to, yeah, it's you have to sacrifice. You have to you
Yeah.
sacrifice your private life. You have to work out every day. You have to go to the training sessions. You have to, like me, I couldn't eat everything I want. I have to make the diet. So
Yeah.
the sacrifice, the passion, the love for both of the games. So yeah.
Okay. Now, when people think about professional athletes, we always think that, I mean, they should be fine because they have money to just play a sport, and I will put it like this, just to play a sport. But for you, what's something that people doesn't realize that the professional athletes need to suffer in order to achieve their dreams?
You suffer really your whole life. Like my best friend, he's my brother. Like my brother, I love him. He's playing in Czech Republic at Victoria Pilsen, and he's there without his family, without
Okay.
us. So he's alone in a country where he has the language problem, to name an example, and it's not easy. It's not easy, really. I made the same experience in Croatia when I was in Croatia. I was there alone. You don't have friends.
Yeah.
They didn't know the English language. No one, and maybe
And no
one
one
player.
speaks German, I can imagine.
No one German. No one, even English.
Yeah.
One player just spoke English, and I was there alone. You had your training session, you go home, and then you have time for the whole day,
Yeah.
and you're alone there. So there is no one, and it's mentally really, really a struggle. You have to be mentally strong, and that's one sacrifice. You sacrifice your family. You can't see your family every time.
Yeah.
You miss birthdays. You miss everything. You sacrifice. Like when I have a cheat day, when I eat chocolate cake or stuff like this, I say, hey, wow, you miss stuff like this in your life. But
Okay.
that's a huge sacrifice for me because I love food and
Okay.
especially sweets, but
Yeah.
sacrifice like stuff like this, and you sacrifice your whole life. I mean, I told you my friends go out night. I say
You
I
can do
can't
that.
come with
Yeah.
you because we have tomorrow in the morning training or a game. I can't come with you. So I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys. You know,
Wow.
but people think, hey, they play football, they are wrestler, pro wrestler, they get good money, but it's not. The schedule is really hard.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. And then after everything that you went through so far in your career, which part of your journey makes you the most proud about it?
The most proud about it,
Yeah.
I have to say that I do it all by myself,
Okay.
without any agent, without help, without nothing. I do it by myself. I proved everyone wrong. I think I'm the only one from. I live in a small city near Hanover.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the only one that play such an highest level football here.
Okay.
So that makes me proud, and yeah, that I did it by myself
Okay.
without any help. Just worked hard, just believe in my dream.
Okay. While you were working by yourself, do you ever thought about what failure mean when you start working as a professional athlete?
Failure,
Yeah.
there was no other option. I don't I did never think about failure. Never,
Mm-hmm.
never. I had only that goal in my mind. So I'm a hard person. When I want to do something, I just do it. So failure is not an option for me.
Okay.
Even when I have to take the L, the loss,
Yeah.
I didn't lose. I learned through it. I didn't go through it. I learned through it. It's a learning lesson for me. It's
Yeah.
okay. I take the L, but goes on. The show must go on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then we're almost through with the podcast, but I want to know something because you are quite young yet, right? I mean, you're quite young, absolutely. And then for you, which has been the best piece of advice that you ever received, either for football or for wrestling?
Oh, good question. Good and difficult question. Um, I think it was the inner child has to live, because the child in me, uh, when that passion, when the child in you died, you lose the love and the passion for the game, and then that means, okay, just finish your career, just do it anymore. So, and I know that I'm I'm a different kind of person. Everyone says it because of my passion and the love of the game, and yeah, that is the one, I think.
Okay. Jetzt noch einmal habe eine Frage auf Deutsch. Meine Deutsch, okay, so. Warning, mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut, es ist ein bisschen schlecht, aber ich möchte meine Deutsch
Gut.
üben. So, okay, für dich, ähm, was bedeutet Usko für dich?
Usco,
Ja,
so wirklich der Dings oder also allgemein Usco Person?
Usko als Person.
Usco als Person ist für mich ein harter Arbeiter,
Mhm.
ein fröhlicher Mensch, positiver Mensch, ähm, und ein zielstrebender Mensch, der nie
Okay.
aufgibt. Er gibt nie auf. Und das mag ich an Usco.
Okay, und dann, wovon träumst du, wenn keiner zuschaut?
Wovon ich träume,
Ja,
wenn niemand zuschaut, wenn ich alleine bin.
ja, natürlich, ja.
Ähm, Wie ich, sei es in Mexiko, Puerto Rico oder Japan, im Ring stehe, Wrestling-Ring stehe.
Ach so, wirklich?
Ja,
Ach so, das
das
ist
ist
interessant.
das ist ein Ziel von mir. Overseas, vor allem
Ja.
in Südamerika, im Ring zu sein.
Jetzt wir wechseln auf English because we're gonna finish the episode. But before we leave, I want to know a bad idea that in the end turned out to be a good idea for you.
Let me think about it. Just give me a few seconds.
No worries, no worries. All good.
Ah, not really. Maybe my hair.
Okay.
My family doesn't like it, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Really, it's a difficult question. It's a good
It
question.
is. It is.
A bad idea that turned good.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know, brother. Really.
Okay, no worries. But before that, what does your family think about you becoming wrestler?
They don't like it.
Do you like it? How
Yeah.
so?
Especially my mom. She called me and she said she saw my stories. She said, "You're crazy. How you can do it? If you want to get pain, come. I will hit you. I can give you the pain, but not a stranger person." She told me we didn't put hands on you, not once, and you go and let other guys hit you or what? I said, "Yeah, it's just chill. We work together, not against each other. It's a work." She said, "No." And still to this day, she said, "No, no, you have to cut it." But
Ah, man.
ah,
I
but
mean, I can imagine that call. Your mom said, so you want to get hit?
yeah, come.
Come
Yeah,
home. Come home.
exactly like this.
I will do
Exactly
it
like
for
this.
you and for free.
But it's normal. It's normal. She's a mother. She saw how I get a suplex, how I got a German suplex, and then she thought I landed on my neck,
Wow.
and she was shocked. She
Okay.
called me directly after.
Now, Usco, this is gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
What is your biggest dream right now?
Right now, I have two big dreams.
Okay.
Two. It's really on the same level. To promote it to the fourth league with my club again,
Mm-hmm.
and to really become a pro wrestler after my football career. To
Okay.
make money with wrestling. That's one of my biggest dream and my biggest target. And I
Okay.
work hard for this. And I can also say that I will have in October, hopefully, my debut. Yeah,
Wow.
it's then less 1 year. So just 6-7 months training and I will have my debut.
Wow. Congrats,
I'm
man.
so
That's
excited.
that's super cool. That's super
Yeah,
cool.
I'm so
Congrats.
excited. So
Congrats.
excited, really. Can't wait.
Okay, so okay, do you have a stage name already?
It will be Usco.
Usco. Okay.
Yeah. Usco,
Okay.
but the problem now is the idea of the gimmick,
Mm-hmm.
ring gear and entrance music. And yeah, I have to find something for me, what suits to me.
Yeah.
We will see. But I don't have so much time yet. So I have to think fast.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice.
with the lucha mask.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, if you can do like masked wrestler, of course you can do it. And you can mix probably something from Turkey, from Hanover, and with everything and with Galatasaray, and you can put everything together, right? To
El,
make a
el,
unique
el,
mix.
gran, el Grande Turco. My luchador name, like Chad Gable. Like El Gran Americano is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Chad.
yeah, of course. I mean that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Man, Dusko, we really appreciate your time, your energy, the passion that you have for your team, for your city, and everything that you shared today with us. So thank you for that, and we wish you all the best, not only in your
Thank you very
wrestling
much.
career, but also like getting promoted to the fourth division. So, man, thumbs up. Okay, so drukke met dit voor dich.
Oh, dankeschön. Thank you for having
Ja?
me. And thank you also for your time. And I wish you also all the best and good and much success with your podcast, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
And really, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. So, bis zum nächsten Mal, my brother.
And we do the Cero Miedo together?
Zero,
Cero
zero.
Miedo.